Hey, welcome on into Mind Mine, and welcome to Nonentity Galaxy. In this game, we're not a hero, we're an employee. We'll step into the boots of an asset recovery specialist for a sprawling megacorp, commanding entire fleets as we push through hostile star sectors owned by rival companies. Every jump forces a choice: tactical combat, fleet management, and razor thin risk versus reward decisions. If we survive long enough, we'll uncover a darkly comedic corporate saga where the only thing more dangerous than deep space is office culture. So buckle on up and let's dive in. All right, here we go. And as we start off, just know that the developers said that some of their inspirations came from games like Fallout New Vegas, as well as games like Darkest Dungeon and FTL, interestingly enough. So this should be a very cool blending of styles here. Hey, you guys, what on earth is it that makes humans so immoral? It's not making humans immoral. Humans are born that way. Immorality is in their nature. And you know what? A lot of them actually enjoy watching others suffer. I was just complaining about the food here. I wasn't trying to bring up a profound topic. Yeah, got it. Your complaint is valid. The station's rations are worse than what we had on the transport. That's seriously messed up. Yeah, I thought coming here would mean decent food. But still the same nutrient paste. And the portion is even smaller than before. The volume shrunk by about 30% compared to standard specs. Let me check the ingredient list. What is mineral industrial lubricant? Probably its literal meaning. Oh, yeah, that explains what it is. But why is it in the nutrient paste? Well, one possibility is that we're actually robots in human shape, and this stuff is supposed to lubricate our gearboxes. If we were machines, we would be paid so much better. If a machine overheats, they'd have 100 radiators cooling it down. But when we overheat, there's not even a fan, let alone water. Ugh, after months on that transport, I've gotten so depressed. Sometimes I just want to float out into vacuum and cool off. Ah, found it. The manufacturer. This paste is made by United Space. Well, that explains a lot. United Space again? How many industries has that company monopolized? What bothers me more is, why are we buying nutrient paste from other companies when we can make it ourselves? Taryn, what do the senior staff eat here? Same paste. No special treatment. I even checked when I was getting food. Even the station chief eats this crap. A massive shipment of quality food came with us, but it's never used. Sounds like it's being sold off somewhere. Just wait for the results of our onboard screening. Once we're official employees, we might get the full story. Yeah, I'm just speculating for now. Oh, the onboarding screening. If only I could pass. I don't have much hope. Don't worry about it. Eat something first. If you starve to death now, passing the screening won't help. Right. Delicious. And nutritious. This taste brings back memories. Reminds me of the evil school cafeteria. You're actually savoring it? Ugh. This slop is more disgusting than my mom's insults. Ooh, that was cold. Cold. I'd rather catch some space roaches and roast them. At least each one tastes different. Like what? Like the schnozberry roach tastes like the schnozberry? Okay. Some Willy Wonka stuff gone wrong right there. Lower your expectations for better mental health. Also true. We all need to do that, to be honest. Lower the bar. It's much easier that way. In this era, the more you resent your circumstances, the worse they become. For example, those who look down on this place but fail the onboarding screening will be sent back to the civilized space to await processing. Same transport, same captain, same crewmates. Ugh, no. I've had enough of them during the flight here. Look on the bright side. The work environment here is dangerous. Public data shows the only on-duty fatality rate in outer solar sectors is 2,000 times higher than in the civilized space. Logically, they'd need a lot of expendable labor, so screening shouldn't be strict. You should worry more about not dying too fast. Earth Standard Time, 2 years, 9 months left on our initial contracts. If we actually survived that long, maybe we'll get to suffer differently. Thanks, you guys are so comforting. Now I just feel more pathetic. So we're definitely getting a lot of character, and we're getting a lot of initial lore dump, ideally because we want to have some sort of connection to what's happening around us, right? And what are the circumstances that are driving these people to do what they're doing. So I like it so far. It definitely does give that Fallout vibe, especially the whole green screen, almost like a Pip-Boy. Busy, you three? Enjoying your stay at Salvage Station number 1? Absolutely. Stable gravity, no bosses, and my watch's time is, okay, still keeps jumping around, but whatever. Everything's perfect, except the food. Speaking of, why are you wearing a chef's hat? Training specialist? Because I'm a cook, little girl. The real specialist choked to death during lunch 2 weeks ago. I'm just filling in for the moment. Oh. I'm guessing they're like, well, the cook killed him, so you can take his job. Back to business. Got 2 pieces of bad news for you. Which first? The worst one, please. We're out of food. Even the paste is almost gone. Next meal? Roached cockroaches on a heat sink. Seriously? Oh, God, please no. Terrence, your jinxing should be classified as a medical condition. Understood. And the less bad news? Well, your group had 173 people. 1 Bison-class transport captain, 1 first mate, 11 crew, 160 candidates. And the screening results just dropped. 157 failed, 3 corporate investigators. Congrats, you 3 are Residual Life Corp Salvage Station number 1 new hires. Expect crushing workloads. Huh? Corporate investigators? Me? Is this real? Am I dreaming? So I'm a real spacer now. Yeah, congrats. Hashtag claps. God. Yeah, expected, but I'm surprised the screening wasn't rigged. That exceeds expectations. Well, Station number 1 has its own standards. Space work tolerates 0 stupidity and sloppiness, and they are practically the living embodiment of both. Yet that captain tried to cover for those morons, argued with HR for hours. Ugh, the headache. The further from the front line, less immediate feedback on decisions, making mistakes harder to spot, and professional growth more difficult. I'm guessing the name is Dossier? That's how it's spelled, I believe, right? Dossier? Yeah. You're too kind. Trash stays trash anywhere. Shifting blame, hoarding benefits, it's in their DNA. Alright, enough gossip. Thank you for the update, Mr. Cook. But why is Station number 1 out of food? Even at peak consumption, the shipment should have lasted a quarter. Better ask that captain. He's probably in another galaxy by now. What? Wait, he defected with the supplies? I'm just a cook. Not my place to talk. You investigators are the ones to make that call. Ah! So a bunch of people failed, and now they get to investigate the original, basically, chief of Station number 1, I guess, and where all the supplies went. Crypto keys and access codes transmitted. The ship and energy mothership are ready to go. Get that captain. Dead or alive, just bring our food back. This is your first mission. Affirmative. Well, consider it done. Ellipsis. Alright, and here we are. So, Scouting Cannon Fodder, I guess that is the title of us right now with the level that we have, which is 1. Credit points 0. Residual life tokens, Senseholic tokens, Omen Skull tokens, Vacuum Noble tokens, and Galactic Wanderer tokens. Okay. See, experience is here, 0 out of 40. So we need 40 experience to get to level 2. We have Fieldwork, Storage Division, Salvage Division, HR Division, and Life Support. But we're just starting off. So we'll be doing Fieldwork first. Destination Outer Soul route. The transport fleet into the distance we follow. That direction leads away from the sun. There lies only darkness. Okay, so our job is to try to get to this captain, but we're going to have to deal with rival corporations who probably want to take us down. All right. Never realized it when riding along, but now that we're chasing it, that transport's fast. Huh. My corp logo next to the call sign. Where'd it go? Also, if you want to skip all of this, you can. There is a skip button, especially if you've already played through it once, maybe deleted your save and decided to start anew. You can do that too. I stripped it off. I only just got it. When needed, we're basically underground operatives. Our field identities are fabricated. Can't risk exposure. All right, fine. But what's an underground operative? Ellipsis. Is that something spacers should know? You know what? I'll study up later. Not anymore. Sorry, my fault. Think of it like corporate spies. Corporate investigators scout intel and business opportunities beyond corporate realms. In our case, non-performing asset recovery is the company's main gig, which includes salvaging unwanted but valuable items. Clear now? Okay, got it. Relax, not your fault. After education got privatized, schools only teach the certifications that companies recognize. General education became pricey, extracurriculars. Nothing we can do about it. So this really does do a good job of like giving a pretty big lore dump on corporations, how workers are treated, the upper echelon of people in comparison to the lower echelon, as well as, you know, how education is perceived as just a lot of stuff already. But it's nice to have that sort of character behind what you're doing. Station-born kids, living their whole lives on stations with zero access to history stuff. Harder for them to grasp these concepts. Yeah, I guess so. Hey! Why are you all standing around? Chase him! Dog with glasses and a cowboy hat. Whoa, since when was there a dog here? The galaxy's handsomest dog? Ah, you're a connoisseur. Yeah, so, who are you? Mothership AI. You're inside the energy mothership, and it's Super AI. Yes, Super. You do know what that means. Sure. Then you must guide us too? No, I monitor you. Step out of line and I'll tase you unconscious for retrieval. Oh my god. Does that count as work injury? Do we get paid leave? Dream on. Follow the nav markers, time's wasting. Alright, and this is our map. So, just like with any roguelite, everything is segmented, so you have to overcome one section to move on to the next, and then to the ending section. I'm assuming then we would go to another route after that. So, you know, a whole new map, new things to explore. Let's see, so defective AI, obstruction. So we're going up against an AI who's trying to block our way. Scout enemy movements, AI forecast. We can destroy the scattered soldiers with a flick of the finger. Reward tier 0, guaranteed gunship. Alright, let's go. So I will say, like, the characters, the storytelling, the humor, the dark humor especially, definitely reminds me of Fallout New Vegas, as well as, say, The Outer Worlds. Absolutely, especially with the use of the term spacer. And then from there, the actual gameplay itself definitely does look like FTL. It's quite interesting. Look up. See those mutineers rear guard? Wipe them out. Hold it. First, those clearly aren't our company's ships. Second, whether that captain's a mutineer requires investigation. Third, this is Residual Life's territory. Unidentified fleets shall be reported to the Security Division immediately. Direct engagement is prohibited. I also love how distinct the characters are. Like, Hallmore is very by the book, very numbers oriented. Probably, you know, has some sort of, you know, tism going on. I know I do. So I get it. But it's fun in comparison to, you know, more of like the attitude down in the dumps sort of person to the more spastic type of person. Like, they balance each other out quite nicely. Fine, whatever. My goodwill's wasted on dogs. True, those are United spaceships, but no living crew, just their AI. Oh, let me hail them. Hey there. Hello? As I said, suspicions compounding. I know you're bursting with questions. Save them. Catching the mutineers and recovering the supplies is top priority. Argue later. Mutineers again. I'll pull up the manual, get familiar with the operational interface. Got the hang of it now? Hit the green button below, fight. Priorities first, argue later. We'll trust you for now. So, and this is nice too. Employee manual, nice touch. And this is everything you need to know so you know what's going on. Run, arm, getting stronger. You can retrofit and recall ships. It sounds like you can have additional ships on your fleet that just take damage and can probably deal out damage, but you're not concerned with them. It's not game over until these two ships get taken down, which are your core ships. So you have your reinforcements to help. Mothership support. So all the kinds of stuff, if you're looking for a breakdown, is all in here, which is really, really nice. We can see our fleet, what kind of ship it is, the size, the gunship, the value, HP, armor, evasion, also what weapons are on it. And their placement too. We can add modules eventually. Very cool. All right. What else do we have? We have auto mode. Controls allied ship gun modules. Controls allied active type modules. Full ceasefire. Show damage. Hide damage. Okay. Show HP. Hide HP. Okay. This is their health. This is our health. We have 1160. Nice out of 240. Okay, good start. I'm liking it. I'm feeling confident. Okay, cool. Pretty clean interface, honestly. Once you kind of figure out, like, where's what and what's what, like, this is pretty slick. It looks like it's an auto battler. Ba-boom. Nice, alright, so we saw direct damage, we saw, I think, crits, and I think I saw armor break on that as well. We have 10 galactic cubes, 2 expendable frigates, and then 2 lackeys gunships. And K9 main cannon times 2. Ship guns small. Has a 20% chance to grant the starship 2 galactic charging stacks. If the starship owns at least 20 galactic charging stacks, its gun deals 10 extra energy damage. If it has at least 40 galactic charging, its gun deals 10 extra energy damage on hit. The next gun attack ignores evasion and deals 15 extra energy damage. Each trigger removes 1 stack. Okay, so weapons have their own sort of niche kind of or focus, which is cool. Damage type physical. Okay. Cool. All right, and recent reports shows your past fights. Wandering AI, United Space Company Corp. We could destroy the scattered soldiers with a flick of the finger. All right. Ooh, boy. Well, they have a bit more HP and, well, more ships. They have 2 shield ships, it looks like. Let's see here. Mothership AI. To win, overwhelm, outgun, outnumber. Use salvaged enemy starships and advanced modules. Deploy the ships, install the modules, and crush the blockade. I'll auto-manage modules and targeting. Want fewer losses? Micromanage yourselves. Side note, some ships obtain the bait status when deployed at the front line. Ships with bait draw enemy gunfire. Ah, okay. So no matter where you want to shoot, it's going to automatically pull to that one ship. You're all spacers, you'll figure it out. Feeling lost? Click the gear icon on the top of the employee manual. Doggy, your tutorial is kind of all over the place. Maybe. Not my job anyway. The trainer choked to death last week. Fair. Only keeping my word to cook. Not like I'd bother with you otherwise. Heard about that. You're quick learners. Cheer up. And if you really can't get it, just drop more ships. Bet you say that to everyone. So basically what they're saying is that the AI can handle the fight, or you can micromanage if you want. So you can say, fight that, fight that, fight that, fight that. I think. Yeah, because there we go. Because auto mode's now turned off. You could do random mode, requires advanced auto combat. Okay. So we want to deploy expendable ships. Oh, wow, look at that. There we go. Oh, we can move our ship. Oh, look at that. Slick. Kind of like playing chess or something. It's interesting. Lackey. Naval gun platforms. This is a gunship. Guess we want the gunship like there, maybe? Another gunship there. And then these will be shields. Okay, got it. Hold on. Okay, so now we have to change out equipment here because we got some new modules, right? Oh, we just apply it? Is that what we're doing? Ah, okay, got it. Ah, gotcha. Okay, cool. So this is our inventory. This isn't the what's on the ship. I was thinking it was what was on the ship. Okay. Okay, cancel that. Close. Because these are just shields anyway. We want the gunship to have this. If I can grab it. Hold on. That's right. I have to click there. There we go. So we'll pop these on the gunships. Equipped. Okay, awesome. No more modules. So these are pure shield, the expendables here. All right, you know what? Just fire. Shoot them all. I was trying to figure out how to... I'm still trying to figure out like how to target and have them attack. It says right click to lock, but then wasn't doing anything. It's like, all right, you know what? Just auto fire. It's fine. Everything's fine. These are expendable anyway, so it's fine. We're looking a lot better than they are. I'll take that. All right, cool. So we have more galactic cubes, 2 more expendables, 1 more lackey, so another gunship, 2 shields, and a motivator. Support module carrier requires strategic deployment, enhanced charge speed for some modules. 3x2 support ship. Nice. All right, so choose 1 reward. And of course, as you progress, you get rewards, which I love that. We could get a small ship gun module, small enhancement module refurbished plating. So that gives us armor bonus. Small full auto modules charging station grants the starship and its adjacent starships 3 galactic charging stacks. Well, I guess we should probably go for the gunship module, right? Because one of our gunships did go bye-bye, so. Canine main cannon. All right. At least I thought it did. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, no. Okay, just both frigates went. Well, that's fine. We got more boom. We're learning. That's all that matters. Okay, so they have a support ship here. That's the motivator. They have 4 gunships, 5, 6 gunships. You've probably noticed starships come in different types. Gunships' guns charge faster. Frigates have sturdier hulls. When positioned at the front line, they force enemy guns to target them. Then support ships. As the name suggests, they assist allies like boosting adjacent ships' gun power, which, that's huge. See that enemy support ship? When combat starts, box select our ships, choose focus fire below, and prioritize eliminating it. Of course, you could ignore it, just expect heavier losses. I'm off to clear my cache. Try your best. Oh boy. So click the focus fire button at the bottom of the interface and then select the target enemy. Oh, wow, you can actually click on the enemy ships, too, and see all the information on them. What they do, what modules they have. That's cool. Random mode. Pick random targets prior to... Okay, yeah. This is just random mode. Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing... Yeah, I guess if we just do that, right? Question mark? Okay, anywho, let's figure out what we're doing here. So, actually, let's bring that down. Deployment, bring this up. Okay, there we go. Now you, my friend, need a module. There we go. Have fun. Don't die. So really, you have to think about also the placement. Like, the placement, the type of ships you have, the modules you have, of course, what ships you're going up against. This is chill. Like, they make the music very, like, lo-fi chill-ish. So it's just something you can just kind of strategize and vibe out to, which is really cool. Okay, so you're a gunship. You're a frigate, though. So, yeah, you need to take hits. Yeah, that's you're the only shield. Well, crap. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm kind of worried on what we're doing here. Charging station, full auto, right click. Hello? No? Okay. There we go. Okay, so just right click on it to pick the main target. There we go. So you can auto, but then you can also go semi-manual basically and just say, well, just hit this target. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Yeah, there isn't really a lot you have to do. Like, really, it's kind of more of an auto battler to an extent. Like, there are some things you can do actively, but otherwise they're just doing their thing, and you just hope that you have the right placement, the right set of ships together with the right modules. Galactic Cubes 30, Expendables 4, nice. Lackeys 3, Motivator 1. Okay, what do we want? We could get another support. That wouldn't be terrible. We could also get another frigate for shield. Another support would be pretty sick. I wish I could see our fleet. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can. I love that. Perfect. Frigate, 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 frigate. Oh, we have frigates. Never mind. Okay, you know what? I want to get another support, I think, then. Because we only have the one motivator. Let's do it. Small support ship. Confirm. What do we want now? Small active modules. We have emergency breaker hangar. Dispatches aircraft to bombard a 2x2 area, dealing 20 physical damage and reducing armor by 8 per tile. Ooh, that's interesting. Small active module types, emergency interceptor. Oh, okay. So now an interceptor is dispatches aircraft to bombard a 3x3 area, dealing 18 physical and reducing armor by 3 per tile. So this covers a smaller area, does more physical damage, and lowers the armor by more. But this covers a wider area. Okay. Then we have repulsor generator. HP bonus 560. Evasion bonus minus 4% though. Okay, so this boosts HP. I like the breaking of armor, though. That sounds interesting. Grants the starship expendables. When a starship is adjacent to the battlefield center, the gray area, it obtains bait, attracts and... Oh! Okay, I get this. So, this is going to boost the HP of, say, a frigate. And you attach it to the frigate to boost the HP, but it's also going to bait enemies to attack that ship first. Okay. So do we want to decoy, or do we want to just do damage and lower armor? I'm super intrigued. I feel like the ships go down pretty darn quick, but then again, this does boost HP by quite a bit, so there is that. All right, let's try the bait. We have a lot of frigates, so there we go. Yeah, this is a pretty solid tutorial too. Okay, so frigate. And of course, you don't have to play all your ships if you don't want to. That's another thing to think about, is holding off on using some of your ships. Okay, so as we add more ships, our HP goes up. They have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think. I can't really move any higher, unfortunately, but I think they have 4 gunships, 1 support, 4 frigates. Potentially, one of them might have bait on them. Expendables, when starship is adjacent to the battlefield, it obtains bait. Yes, okay. Maybe that's just all of them. Yeah, maybe if they all show a shield, they're just all bait. But yeah, we definitely want to go for that support ship first. And it looks like if our main ships take damage, they heal between fights, potentially? Maybe that's just for the tutorial? I don't really know. I'm intrigued. Super intriguing. Okay, you need a weapon. But we don't have a weapon. Well, So you're kind of useless, so let's get rid of you then. You're a gunner without a gun. Fantastic. That's actually kind of interesting that you don't get gunners with guns. So you really have to like hoard modules and think about what you really need, which is also pretty cool too. Definitely enhances the challenge a bit. Okay, I think we have to retrofit you with something. No, you already have a charging station. Okay, great. Actually, yeah, let's put you there. And then you retrofit that. Then we'll put you there. Do we have any more frigates? Let's see. Yes, we do. Okay. Boom. 3,900 HP. If we lose this, that's going to be sad. Right click. Come on. No, stop going for... Oh, they must have bait. That's why. So we have to take out their frigates first. Okay, focus fire. Take them out. There we go. Go for that support. Don't you miss. Stop missing. So I play a lot of roguelites on this channel, and I will have to say it's actually really nice to play a roguelite where I don't have to be like super active. Like I do my strategizing, oh boy. Well, that's a surprise. I'm guessing we're meant to lose this? Because ouch. Oh, this isn't looking good. And you can't deploy anymore either. Yep, GG's. So I think that's supposed to happen. I think we're supposed to lose like that. I'm assuming. Okay, so more ships can randomly just appear. Interesting. Emergency escape successful. An active escape resulted in maximum losses. Emergency escape lost some rarities. I'm not sure how much of a fan I am of just those surprise tactics of like, oh, hey, here you go, by the way. Psych. Especially if you can't, like, further deploy ships. Like, you know, if they can surprise you by throwing on more ships onto the field, I feel like we should be able to deploy ships as well. But that's just me. Because I don't feel like anyone in our position would have been able to take that fight on. I think we're supposed to lose there. Huh? You escaped? Your first time? Well, a lot happened. Utter disgrace. What went wrong? Didn't deploy all your starships? Not that amateur. Yeah, I would say, I mean, there were some ships we could have deployed, but they didn't have modules. So they wouldn't have been able to... I don't think. I mean, maybe gunships can gun with... But I'm pretty sure they have to have a gun module. And the only ones we didn't put out there were some spare gunships. So, I don't know. Maybe we could have used them as fodder, though. Forgot to install the advanced functional modules? If you would have supplied me with some, I would have used them. Maybe not in the right slots. Basic formation principles, repeat them. Frigates at the most front, top of our field, supports and gunships behind them. If a ship's near breaking, move it back and rotate in another ship to hold the... Oh, interesting. Okay, so even though we can't deploy ships out that we haven't already set up, we can actually move ships around. So if a ship is about ready to break, like a gunship or support ship, we can move it. I like that. That's cool. Makes a lot of sense, too. I'm guessing, right? Unless maybe not during combat. Maybe they're just saying, like, if a ship took a lot of damage already, you can move them to the back. Box select allied ships, click focus fire. Pick a target, prioritize the enemy's most threatening ship. Okay, that was something they didn't say. So you can actually select your specific ships that are on your side, and you could tell them to attack one ship while potentially, I'm guessing, box selecting your other ships to then focus on maybe another ship. So like if we had the two support ships that we were going up against, we could have half of our gunships go after one and half of our gunships go after the other once the ships that have bait on them are gone. Sound theory. How'd you lose then? Overwhelmed by micromanagement but didn't activate Neuro Command? Try it next time. They say it's like freezing time, though users report headaches. Didn't activate Neuro Command. Okay, that's not clear. That wasn't a thing that was mentioned. Too late to know. It might not be too late yet. Huh? Well, you'll understand when time's right. Now hurry, take these ships for a second run. Tell no one. Yes, thank you a million. Winged scrap. Alright, so we have credit points 1. 1 out of 40. Okay. Why do I feel like leveling is going to take a while? So far, I do like what I'm seeing, but I just feel like there are still things that I need to better understand just with time. Just like with any game, though. Defective AI. Okay. What is winged scrap? Let's see. Has 1,000 HP, armor 33, evasion 5. Oh, okay, a lot more tanky than our ranger ships. Armor 33, armor 12. Looks like it has 2 modules already. Okay, it has the bait on it. What do you have on you? Ejection evasive armor. So as HP bonus and armor bonus. Ah, that's why they're so tanky. Okay. And it has Gold Rush Laser, energy type. On a non-critical hit, grants the starship 1 lucky projectile stack. Interesting. Okay. So let's go. So we're doing a lackey gunship. All right. Galactic cubes, which I don't know what they're for. Hopefully we'll find out. Expendables, lackey, canine main cannon. Okay, so we have 2 frigates for bait, 2 lackeys. Okay, they have 3 gunships and... see, 2 gunships and 2... the Rangers back here. Or 3 gunships, 2 frigates. Sorry, there we go. Multitasking. Never a dull moment. Okay, so... problem is, retrofit... oh, okay, good. So we have 2 gun modules. Which, oh, wait, you're a frigate. Never mind, retrofit. Take that off. Sorry, first time spacer. Put that there. And, yep, you tank there. You tank there. God, these things are chonguses. Look at these things. There, and... there. Oh, awesome. They already have modules on them. Sweet. So actually, we could throw these main cannons on them if we wanted to. Though they're probably going to get destroyed, then we lose the modules, which is kind of sad. Let's look at the modules on this. This is a K9 main cannon, but this is a plus. So let's switch that out. Retrofit. There we go. Okay. I mean, we could load up the frigates with weapons, but considering the fact they're just meant to be fodder. Frigate expendable. Do they have weapons? No, right? Refurbished plating. No, they just have armor enhancement. Okay. Alrighty, let's do it. Lasers. And then box these. Go up there. You go up there. Divide and conquer. There we go. All right. 1 more lackey, so 1 more gunship, 2 more frigates, galactic cubes, and a motivator. I'm feeling motivated. How about you? Ooh, refurb plating for more armor. That wouldn't be bad for one of the frigates, actually. Small full auto modules. Grants the starship and its adjacent starships 3 galactic charging stacks. Next gun attack ignores evasion and deals 15 extra. Okay, so that would be good for a support. Which we do have a support. Let's do refurb plating, though. Let's try that out. It tracks and absorbs enemy gunfire. Ceramic coating grants the starship 3 ceramic coating stacks. Grants the starship 6... okay. All the information you need on it. I love that they have the information there if you really want to dive into it. Now we're going up against wild AI. Ooh, okay, they have no bait ships. They're just all gun, and then so we go for the support, and then we just take out the guns. All right. Going full out deployment. I mean, that's what they told us to do, right? Basically just throw out every single ship, make sure they have the latest module, and go. Okay, and then support. Support! What else do we want to do here? So you are a gunship, and we do actually have guns, actually. Retrofit. Oh, no, actually, you have a mod on. Okay. Refurbished plate. Oh, that's right. We have... retrofit. What do you have? Refurbished plating. Refurbished plating plus. Let me check on you, though. Big chongus. Base of armor. Okay. No, you keep that. Let's just retrofit you. There we go. All right, let's do this. The lasers! Why are y'all... Come on. Maybe I unclicked by accident. Beautiful, look at this. Barely took any damage. Love it, alright. Nice, another support, 4 more frigates, and then 3 gunships. This is cool, actually. I like this. I really like the writing. I think it really defines the characters very nicely. It has some good dark humor to it. The music is really chill. I like it. I like the strategy. Okay, so now we can pick the ship that we want. We could do another motivator if we really wanted to. Do another frigate, another gunship as a backup if we wanted. You know what? Let's do a support. And let's do... Dispatches aircraft to bombard a 2x2. We haven't tried these yet, so that's pretty tempting, honestly. Repulsor generators. This adds 560 HP to a ship. So we could throw that onto a frigate as well. You know what, though? We do have several gunships, and so it'd be nice to load them with something. So I'm assuming we can do that. We can add this to the gunship. Dispatches aircraft. Okay. Well, let's try it. Calls for support. Ah, okay. I didn't see that before. Interesting. AI forecast. We have a big advantage. Win rate 100%. Well, I guess with all the ships we now have. Especially with these tanky ships. Chongus 1 and Chongus 2. Okay, so we'll take out these first. Go for support. Once we wipe out these, we'll have a new set of ships that'll come in. Let's see. Let's do... that. Frigate. Frigate. Let's move you here. Move you here. Let's move you here, and let's move you in front of the support. Retrofit with... no, okay, we don't have anything for you. So, gunship behind Big Chongus. I guess with the two of them, they're Chongai, maybe? I guess all the gunships come with guns. It's interesting, like, some things come with modules, some things don't. Gotta be a way... Let's see, can I... try to get these closer here. Yeah, there we go, nice and close. Retrofit, what module do you have? Charging station, okay. Push you there. You there. You there. Oh, maybe you need adjacency. Is that a... oh, maybe that's... yeah, maybe the ships can't... the support ships actually can't do anything unless they are properly adjacent. And you get that reading there. That... oh, that might just be okay. Which does make sense. Let's see. Put you there. Put you there. Oh my goodness, we have yet another support. Jeez. All right, well. This makes me happy. Everyone getting nicely charged. Okay, are they all out? Yes. Now, there is a module. Oh, yeah, that's right. You don't have a module. Oh, you have refurbished plating. That's right. 10 armor bonus. You are a tank, so you should probably leave that on you. You're kind of the last... What? You know what? Hold on. Let's try this. The emergency interceptor hangar. Which on a frigate sounds like it would make sense. We'll see what happens. Alright, let's go for it. We are actually really chewing through those armored units. That's wild. Oh, look at that! Sending out the little ships to do their thing. Oh, that's awesome. Fantastic. That's right, go for those support ships. Melt them. Revenge! Revenge! Sweet. Alright. So, we unfortunately lost one big Chungus and a frigate, but that's okay. We did get 4 more frigates, so that's alright. Ooh. So we could get another small frigate, a scapegoat. Well, I guess this is a small frigate in comparison to just a frigate. 15 armor, 360 HP. Default module, repulsor generator. We could get rarities, so... Sterile nutrient powder may cause choking if eaten directly. Recommend to mix with water at 1/3 ratio for injection. Provides nutrition for those without digestive functions or the right to eat. Okay, 22 value, got it. Or Pain Gone, an anti-inflammatory painkiller, OTC. Countless people suffering from space sickness rely on it to fall asleep. Grit Teeth grants all allies deflection field. Consuming this rarity for mothership support triggers the subsequent effect. Reduces final damage received by 50%. Interesting. I wonder if that's something we have to activate during battle, if that's something that automatically happens? I guess the sterile nutrient powder? Question mark? Though also it has value, 22, 52, so we could like sell them maybe? Huh. Not entirely sure, but I'm intrigued. I'm just going to go with sterile nutrient powder, because we need food, right? So that may help with that situation? No idea. Business opportunity. Friend? Boy, the number of times I've thought that in real life. Friend? Oh boy, I hope a friend. Otherwise, we are in trouble. A battle-ready fleet blocks your path. A comm request flashes with urgent beeps. You note their banner, residual life, friend or foe, or pirates with a penchant for drama. Establish comms. Halt, countersigns. Ooh, looks like one of us. Wear your company logo in these situations. Must I always remind you? Almost forgot. Ocean so beautiful. Many drowned below. Starlight so bright. No place for me to go. A migratory bird shatters against glass walls. She's telling her flock with her life, there's no way home. Pass. Who came up with this? Too long. The station chief, the old man, has, ideas. Oh, almost forgot. Corporate investigators from Salvage Station Number 1, Hallmore, Dossier, and Terran. Ah, the new investigators. That explains the secondhand starships. This is Fur of the Security Division, Salvage Station Number 1. Pleasure to meet you. Hey, you have a call sign too? What's strange about that? When multiple people share a position, we need call signs to tell them apart. When I joined, our employee numbers doubled as call signs. Made us sound like some evil android legion. Not that it's much better. Different flaws, I suppose. Fascinating. Really fun talking with you, but we've got something urgent to handle. Oh, well, that's what I was about to bring up, actually, about those who came with you guys. They've likely become cosmic dust by now. I see. Huh? Great. Should we set off fireworks? Where did you get fireworks? No explosions in my hall. If you must celebrate, go blow up United spaceships. Damaging air circulation systems would anger the salvage division. Besides, this isn't celebratory. For those who disable smoke detectors to pollute the air aboard ships, my advice is sleep lightly tonight. Beware of sledgehammers. Just hammers? The salvage folks are nicer than I thought. Please, can we focus? What actually happened? Per confirmed intel, a mass employee riot erupted in adjacent United Space territory. All phase jump points, defense platforms, and production facilities entered a state of emergency. That transport captain took 157 unauthorized personnel toward the riot realm shortly after it began. But they were hardly armed, and then, well, see that cluster of space debris? United Space's defense platforms turned them to scrap with one volley. If so, why did the mothership AI earlier... Oh. So, in your professional opinion, how should we classify this incident? You're new, so you might not know. Such things happen often in these sunless corners. Debt dodgers, stowaways who fled Earth, now scraping by as day laborers in the Outer Ring. Even black-gloved operatives discarded after doing dirty work. So many with dirty hands, desperate to leave their past behind, they'll try anything to reinvent themselves, like faking deaths in fringe sectors to obtain new identities. Sound familiar? Ah, quite. Though the plan seems to have more holes than substance. Just Space Agency's rumor, total scam. The first 2 steps are doable, but barely anyone actually gets company-approved new identity. Yet, for all sorts of reasons, people keep getting shipped in through every possible channel, and this time, corporate HQ dumped a bunch of folks who'd never passed screening. So many people. When trapped with no solution, they invent false hope. Especially Earthlings who've never been to space. They keep dreaming it's some free paradise. Just reach orbit and all problems vanish. Naive, greedy delusion. Isn't it? Or they still believe space remains a gold mine. Just send their kids up there, then lounge around counting cash. Disgusting. So regardless of their plans, since they were instantly vaporized along with their ship by automated defenses, we'll have to classify this as an accidental incident. Unless you can find some conclusive evidence, and you'd better look carefully. What evidence? This is clearly mutiny. Shut your mouth, Mother AI. Ugh. All you do is mislead us, and you never take responsibility. Neither do the executives? Isn't avoiding responsibility the whole point of incorporating? Honestly, their deaths should feel satisfying, so why am I feeling a bit sad? Well, they were living people after all, and we spent months working with them. Death has a way of softening our memories, making even the worst seem not so bad. I suppose so. But if we always behave, does that actually save us from getting dumped? They'd probably phrase it differently, something like heroically sacrificing themselves to protect corporate assets. Well, we'll get used to it, because that's all we can do. Go examine that records and report back to the station chief. You're not coming with us? I need to take shifts with my team. With the riots next door, we got worked to the bone. All sorts of scum will be crawling out of the woodwork now. Be extra careful on your next assignment. Alright then, we're off. Let's grab drinks sometime. You really never miss a chance to invite people for drinks, do you? What's wrong with that? How else do you think we became friends? Fair point. Let's move out. Alright, I really like the back and forth banter. I think it's great. Oh. Stop frowning so much, you'll get permanent wrinkles. That AI dog's presence means their energy mothership has escape pods. They won't die easily. You know that's not what concerns me. You worry too much. They're professionals. You've already said more than you should have. Focus on yourself. War is coming. Are you afraid? Heart palpitations, nausea, occasional chills. This so-called war is just performative combat, fake resistance, meaningless clashes designed to dodge the real battle. We're like migratory birds watching our companies shatter against glass walls, waiting for cracks that never appear. I just feel pathetic. Go rest, I'll take watch. Acknowledged. I'll relieve you in 4 hours, manager. Okay. Oh, so that's the security chief. Oh, okay. Interesting. So war is coming. So I love the fact they're hinting towards something bigger than what we know, which keeps us playing, which is very cool too. So it's not only just like there are so many roguelites where you get the value just from feeling more empowered, right? Like adding more elements, more benefits, more boons or whatever to your account that then carries over into the next run. With this, they kind of, I think, give you that, it seems like, but they also give you that story pull, which is really nice. And this is impressive for only 2 developers, mind you. All right, investigation, space debris. This is the end of the line for the Outer Soul route. Can I have those ships? I really want those ships. Now our dear old girl has become performance art. All that remains of the transport ship. Companion for months is shredded debris and freshly released protein clouds. The nav system drifts in the void, blinking stubbornly like the captain's cybernetic eye. What the heck? I love the description, but man, okay. Let's see what scraps we can salvage. Sterile nutrient powder. Ellipsis, ellipsis. Taryn, are you sure you searched thoroughly? Boss, please don't question my dedication to finding food. That's great. Oh, man. This is really all we've got. The transport's cargo hold was intact, but completely empty. These few crates I brought back were salvaged from vacuum. So, they didn't steal all the food, after all. There's something more to this. Where could the remaining cargo be, then? This is the border between residual life and United Spaces jurisdiction. Minimal security means anyone could come stocking up here. Maybe those goods were snatched by passing stray dogs. What's that? Illegal groups formed by illegals. They survive on trash even weed won't bother with, occasionally turning to robbery. I see. Must be exciting working there. Dossier, what's your status? Deployed trackers collected DNA samples and identified some familiar faces, confirmed it's really them. Scene appears undisturbed, but as for other clues, debris alone tells us nothing. Alright, good work. Right, seems there's no smoking gun evidence. Anything like that would have been destroyed. So that's it? Just this? Yes, unless you've got better ideas. Well, no, but... Hey, Dossier, you must have found something. You're so sharp-eyed and quick-witted. Oh dear, this really isn't my expertise. Let's go. Time to report back. Investigation complete? Question mark? Time to head back. Oh, this is so interesting. I'm honestly, like, getting invested into the characters now. Like, in a way, I would say that the story itself, not the concept, like the combat and stuff is very much like FTL. But the story, the characters, very much like a Fallout New Vegas I could see, but it also reminds me of Hardship, was it Hardship, or Hard Space Shipbreaker? There we go. Hard Space Shipbreaker, which is a fantastic game. It's a sim, you break down ships, you basically salvage them and stuff, and you're trying to pay off your debt. And so you don't really get a salary that goes to you so you can spend it on stuff. You basically send it right back to the company and say, okay, here's to my debt, basically. And they go through this whole story and this whole thing about like corporate greed and stuff like that and how workers are treated. It's very, very, very good. But it kind of gives me vibes of that, which is cool. Starship group lease fees. Oh, gee, yeah. Oh my God. It does remind me so much of Hard Space Shipbreaker now. Corporate cut, 77%. Oh my goodness. Remaining value, 122. Credits, 122. Look at that. We leveled up. Ooh, we're now premium cannon fodder. Fantastic. Flexible outsourcing front core unlocked. Mobile patrol starship group unlocked. Cool, so we're getting more modules and potentially maybe more ships for our disposal as we level up. That's awesome. Feet on solid ground. Gravity cures all ills. Taryn, you're shaking badly. You okay? Just a bit nervous. Can't see why you're nervous. You're not giving the report. But we didn't recover all the food. And what do you think that means? Mission failed. Everyone goes hungry. The chief will be furious. Cook will be disappointed in me. Then everyone will realize I'm actually a worthless good for nothing. I know I'm not qualified, utterly unfit to be, spacer, but don't know how I passed screening. But if fired, you'll have nowhere to go. Forcibly returned to Earth. Buried under unpayable transit debts, spending every day facing your owner's rage for the rest of your life. Life is wound, existence is suffering. Oh my god. They plant thorns but demand you walk barefoot, extinguish fires but leave you in the cold. In delusions they crack the world apart, only to force you to mend it with your own flesh. The thought of returning makes you tremble. Every step agony, each breath a struggle. Until the last heartstring snaps, your soul struggling to escape this tormented flesh. Jeez. Final moments accompanied by unfamiliar taunts. How fragile, you ungrateful wretch. Something like that, right? Sob. Oh, the Marmot Act. No, humanity itself. This vile environment amplifies human cruelty. Those in power refuse to restrain their malice. The kind can only pray silently, powerless, until death knocks on the wicked's door. Like today, death took the captain's eyes, celebrating our journey with his self-dug grave. And we dutiful servants have done everything expected of corporate investigators. What follows is just procedure. Nothing to worry about. Just ignore her mystical ramblings. But Dossier's conclusion stands. No one's pressuring us. The chief waits leisurely in the HR division. The station's normal. We weren't immediately sent back out for salvage duty. This is just routine crap. Sorry, I still don't get it. It's okay, no need to apologize. I'm the one who should apologize. Times have changed beyond recognition, yet I still hold people to old spacer standards. Forgetting you're just a kid forced into space. Just listen quietly later. We'll go over details during dinner. I'll be fine. Chin up now. Okay. Cool. And then we unlock the HR division. Okay, so I'm guessing maybe HR division is like where we do our reporting and stuff once we discover new things, maybe? And they did mention salvage division. So, interesting. I will say, I really like this. I like the art. I like the music a lot. I like the dialogue, the back and forth with the very specific character types that we have here. Just really, really neat. The strategy is immersive and fun and pretty dynamic, more or less, and the combat is actually pretty chill. Like, it's intense but chill at the same time. It's where you can kind of just look down at it like it's a chessboard or like it's a checkerboard or something like that, right? And just kind of see how things fall together. So I really like it, though. And so if you really like it, I will definitely do more. Just let me know in the comments or like the video. But thank you so much for joining me for this awesome new game that you can check out for yourself. Link is in the description section of this video. But take care of yourself and each other, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.